My weight loss journey, how I lost 35 pounds. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Victoria and I'm going to be talking to you about something that's very personal to me, and it's my weight loss journey, how I lost 35 pounds. It's been about 2 years since I started this journey and I've still maintained my weight. I'm not a nutritionist at all, but this is something that worked for me, and then hopefully this will be something that can apply to you as well. This journey started for me back in August 2015, late 2015, when I knew I had to make a change about myself. I just felt really unmotivated to do anything. I didn't feel happy and comfortable with my own body, so I knew that something had to change. Not just about how I looked, but just about how I felt inside. The reason I say why I lost 35 pounds the healthy way was because at the beginning, I was not doing it the healthy way. I wanted to lose the weight as quick as I could. I went to this doctor-regulated diet, very, very little food. That was just something that I was losing a lot of weight from, but it wasn't practical for me. It just wasn't something that I wanted to follow through the rest of my life. I knew I had to make a lifestyle change, not necessarily a diet change. So I read a book about Dr. Joey Showman, and it's how to reset your metabolism. So I used tips from the diet that I was already on, and then I used tips from the book. So I used both of them, and that's how I really just lost my weight. When starting off your weight loss journey, a good way of starting off would be to log every single calorie and food that you eat during the day. Not to limit it, but just to be aware. So within the first week of before you start your dieting or you start your lifestyle change, be aware of what you're eating, how much calories you're consuming in a day, and how you can limit those amount of calories. So I started with an app. It was called My Plate, and that was a really, really good app because you could just type in any single kind of food and it would give you like roughly the estimate of calories, and I would just add an extra couple calories on there just because, you know, you add oil and all this different stuff. Just be aware of how much calories you're eating, and you can type it into your BMI and see how much you should be eating regularly. So I have a list of rules that I did. The first one was the major one was to drink at least 2 liters of water a day, which I was not doing at all. It was kind of hard at first, but then after you realize, when you kind of like measure it out, it's not that much. So it's about 4 water bottles a day, about 8 glasses a day. What the water does is it eliminates the fat, eliminates bloatedness. So it's great if you're going through a hangover, just keep drinking water. It's really gonna flush out the toxins. There's nothing like water. The second big rule that I had was not eating past a certain time. For me, it started from 10 p.m. onward, then it went to 7 p.m. onward. Now I stop eating after 5 p.m. The longer you can do the intermittent fasting, then the better and the greater results you will have when you wake up the next morning, and you'll feel a lot better too. The third major rule that I was kind of going through was I was drinking a lot and partying a lot. So limit your daily alcohol consumption, just because alcohol really alters your metabolism. The calories do add up. So if you could just completely take out alcohol for like at least a few months, then that would be ideal. Breakfast is a must. I have breakfast every morning. If you skip breakfast, it's gonna alter the way that your body metabolizes the food, so it'll take slower and in turn make you gain more weight. Try to limit your carbs as much as possible. Stay away from processed starches such as white toast or white rice. I'll have like brown rice, or I'll have like multigrain toast. If I have toast, I try no grains past lunchtime. So around dinner time, I'll just try to have at least like no carbs, no rice, no bread, nothing like that. Just because carbohydrates are a quick energy source, so you can have it in the morning, you can have it at lunch because you're gonna be working through those through the day. But at dinner time, that's when everything starts to slow down. So before you go to sleep, try to have something light. So a light dinner is always preferable. But I mean, it is what it is. Which leads me to my next point: cheat meals. It's okay to indulge once in a while and not feel guilty for it. If you're continuously having cheat meals, or like it ends up turning into a cheat day, it's okay. Just try to get back on track the next day and try not to make a habit out of your cheat days. But then again, I mean, if it's something that you really, really enjoy, limit it to like once a week and just really, really enjoy that moment. Try to eliminate as much sugars as you can. For me, I only drink water. That's something that I've always done, but sugars can really alter the way that your weight grows. So even low fat things, when people say like low fat, try not to buy into that. What they do is they replace the fat with sugar, which goes into your body, goes into your bloodstream, and then eventually will turn into fat. Sugars are not the way to go. They're just some things that inevitably have sugar in it. A lot of fruits have sugar in it as well, which goes to my next point. Try to limit your fruit as well. I actually only try to have like 1 to 2 fruits a day. Fruits can be very sugary, and it also depends on the kind of fruit. So I try to limit the fruits, which is the sugar. You don't need to work out. I just say this because on my journey to losing my weight, I didn't incorporate workout into any of that. Because I was eating less than what I normally ate, I did not have the energy to work out. So workout is not necessary to lose weight. Working out is just for, you know, if you want to tighten up, if you want to get those abs, if you want to get moving, if you want to release endorphins, then working out is great. But working out won't be your key to losing weight. People say that it's 80% food, 20% your exercise. It's really just what you eat and how, and during the day what you're having. This is also something that's fairly new that helped me lose my last 5 pounds within a few months, which is the MCT oil. MCT oil, I'll have it in the morning, or I'll have it at night if I forget to have it in the morning. So I have it at least once a day, 1 tablespoon, and it's really gonna get your energy up, really gonna control hunger pangs, and it's also gonna speed up your metabolism. So that really accelerated my weight loss. I would really recommend that. It's something that's natural. You can get it at a natural food store. Put it in a smoothie, you can put it in tea, you can put it in coffee. So it's a great additive, and just 1 tablespoon. Okay, so now I'm gonna be going through some food tips. What I eat in a regular day, and some breakfast and lunch and dinner foods that I would normally have. So in the breakfast, that's probably my biggest meal. What I'll have usually, ideally, would be an egg white omelet, half a cup of egg white omelet, with mushrooms, peppers, spinach, a little bit of feta cheese. I'll have the Joe's pita with powdered peanut butter and banana slices. That would be another breakfast idea. High protein oatmeal is also great because it controls hunger very fast too. I'll have a half an avocado on multigrain or toast. Or what I'll do usually is I'll have just like a protein shake if I'm on the go. Protein shakes are really good, and they really control hunger pain. As a last resort, I'll have like a protein bar. I really try to stay away from protein bars just because some have a lot of sugar in it, and I'm trying to cut that out. I'm trying to cut as much sugar as I can, remember that. I'll have a snack about 1 to 2 hours later. So I'm continuously eating throughout the day. I'll either have fruit, like a piece of fruit, or like an apple, a banana, or I will have like veggies and hummus. At lunch, I'll have that again 1 to 2 hours later. Than that. After that, I'll try to incorporate at least 1 carb, a protein source, and a veggie. So I'll have either chicken with brown rice and veggies, meat or fish with veggies, a hearty salad, a soup and a salad, or I'll have like a pita with like turkey, peppers, a little bit of feta. I'll have another snack right after that. So again, with the fruit, with the veggies and hummus. For dinner, I'd like to have something light. So I'll have, like a tuna salad with like a bit of beans, maybe a little bit of like avocado in it, a hearty soup. I'll have the zoodles, which are 0-calorie noodles with like a chicken stir fry. I'll have a homemade chili. I'll have white fish. I love halibut, tilapia. Soulfish is really good. Even like shrimp or tuna with veggies. And then I begin my fasting. So that's pretty much what I do. Right now, what I'm doing is just maintaining my weight. So I incorporate a lot more food into my diet, but honestly, it's up to you. As well as knowing your body is so important. What I could be saying to you may not make sense because your body may digest a different way. So I learned throughout my yoga teacher training is about the 3 doshas, and one of them is pitta, one of them is kapha, and one of them is vata. And there are 3 different types of 3 different body types, and about how the foods react with your body and with your skin as well. So I'm gonna put the link below how to find out your dosha and what foods work for you. And actually there's one dosha that only can have 2 meals per day. So and then there's another one that can have 7 meals per day. So again, find something that works for you and really stick to it. And just to remember, just to love yourself no matter what you're going through, and just to love yourself throughout the journey is the best part. Do not take it overboard. You don't have to starve yourself. Keep it healthy, keep it light, and keep it something that you will have for the rest of your life. That rhymed. So that's pretty much it. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to this video if you really liked it. If you have any questions or comments, you can Instagram or tweet me at Victoria Marie, and then also follow Claudia as well at Claudia Shaka. Thank you. Bye.